Hello everyone. Welcome back to Woo Woo Wednesday, where I share my intuitive insight and weekly wisdom with you through the use of oracle cards. I'm super jazzed to be with you guys this week because I have a very exciting thing to show you, and that would be the purple and rainbow foiled edges are now here. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick the different foiled edges. So a big thank you to everyone who helped me sell out of the original 2,000 decks that we ordered that launched on Valentine's Day of 2020. We have now just received this week 5,000 new oracle decks, and those new decks now come with rainbow and purple edges. So I want to give you guys a quick heads up that all the decks that you can purchase online right now through the website and Amazon are actually going to be the rainbow decks. So let me, whoop, there goes a purple one. They are going to be the rainbow deck. So whenever you order a Shine from the Inside Oracle, you will now receive the rainbow edged deck. The purple, for everyone who's on Team Purple. The purple is being saved for, whoop, cards are going everywhere. I've got decks everywhere. Okay, the purple is being saved for a very special edition project. However, some of you were like, I have to have it for Christmas, please. So you guys have sent me some DMs, and I am personally mailing out a couple copies of those just during this month. I won't do it moving forward until we launch the special edition. So this is the purple. Are you guys Team Purple? Or are you Team Rainbow? Let me know what side you're on. Purple or rainbow? All right, what do you guys think? Purple, Team Rainbow? Let me know, and we'll see who wins today, and I'll pull a card out of the purple or the rainbow deck, depending on which one you guys pick. Hey everyone, yay, Ashley made it live. Hello Haley, hello Elizabeth, hello everyone. This is so exciting to see you guys all here live. If you're tuning in, let me know who's watching. We've got a Team Purple going over here. Rainbow, okay, all right, neck and neck so far. All right, let me know, are you Team Purple or Team Rainbow? And I will pull a card. But before I do, I just want to take a moment to tune in with you guys. I don't know if you guys can tell, but Noodles is hanging out behind me. Say hi, Noodles. Both are gorgeous. I'm usually Team Purple, but rainbow. All right, Sophia says purple. All right, Team Rainbow. We are split right down the middle, you guys. I love it. That is how I feel about the deck personally. I ordered more rainbow decks because I thought that was going to be the winner, but when I actually saw them in person, because a lot of this I have to do, you know, through video and photograph, and I don't actually get to see it in person during the production. And so when I received the purple in my hands, I was like, oh, I really like the purple. And that was our original choice to when we first started adding the foiled edges, was purple. So now that I see it in person, I am Team Purple myself. So I appreciate all of y'all's support and love. Okay, I just want to see how you got, Tina says rainbow. I just want to see how you guys are feeling. How is it going? We are like winding down 2020. It's been a crazy year. We kind of kicked it off at the beginning of the year with a meditation challenge when we went into quarantine with you guys, and that really helped to get people grounded and centered again. But now that we're here in the holidays, which can just be a stressful time in itself, not only has there been elections and this and a coronavirus and blah, 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 and all the things, right? It's a lot. And so how are you coping right now? On a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being amazing and 1 being not so good, how are you feeling? Take a moment to tune in. If that means it's safe for you to close down your eyes, to slow down your breathing, to maybe place your hands on your heart, just check in with yourself. How do I feel right now? What's going on? What do I need right now in my life? This is an important time to kind of reevaluate not only the last year, but also how far we've come to get to this point. So this is going to be a time for us moving into 2021. Of course, it's a calendar change, but most importantly, it's going to have to be a perspective change that we allow ourselves in order to make things different. And so what is it that you're going to do for yourself that brings a new energy, a new essence, a new vitality into this next year for yourself? Ashley says she's feeling like a 7, even though the energy is a bit crazy. Erin's feeling like a 5. Sammy says a 7. Stacy is a 6. Will you share who you used for projection? Yes, I used Shenzhen Printing Company. If you send me a DM, I'll send you their information. Okay, so cool you produced both. I wouldn't have been able to decide. Well, I'm a Libra, so decision making is not my best quality. My answer is always both. And so, yeah, I had to do both. Purple, I want one. Yes, shoot me a message and I'll do it just during the month of December. I've got a little bit of time for you guys. 10 out of 10. Friday will be a 10 with no more homeschool for the rest of the year. All right, it's good to see where you guys are at. So important to check in with yourself and see how am I feeling. Okay, so Team Rainbow, Team Purple. I don't know, we were pretty neck and neck. What do you guys think? All right, the next color I see, purple or rainbow, is what we're gonna go with. And I'll show you guys one more time, the purple and the rainbow. All right, who will be the decision maker, purple or rainbow? All right, let me know which one to pull from and we'll get this magic started. So if you guys haven't had a chance to check out the 2021 predictions that I did over on Air Professional today, we went live and I did a card pull to predict what can we expect more of in 2021. You guys should definitely go check that out. So today's reading, to differentiate, will be about what we're experiencing right now and how we can finish the end of 2020 with self-care, self-love at the forefront of our mind. Feeling like I need more Brit in my life. Mish says so too. Oh my gosh. You know what? I've been thinking a lot. Mish, I've been thinking a lot about you, girl, and wondering how you're doing. Mom life, like, oh, so many things. Carrie's here. It's so good to see you guys. Let me see. 6, but feeling crazy right now, really feeling it physically. Purple. All right, purple wins. Purple, we're going with purple. All right, I see all the purple. Okay, we're gonna pull from the purple deck today. I'm so excited to bring this message to you guys. Really, let's let this intention be of what do we need to focus on in the last few weeks of 2020 that we can do to close the project, to close the chapter, to let go of the past and really wipe the slate clean with a fresh new start and a fresh new chapter. All right, I'm gonna shuffle with the intention that we receive the message that we all need most. So take a moment to close down your eyes, to tune in, to see how you feel, to slow down your breathing, to center yourself, to find your peace and your calm. And be open to receive the message that you need most at this time. Take what resonates and let go of the rest. Just like emotions, we take what feels good and then we let go of the bullshit. All right, first card came up for what can we do to focus on to finish out 2020. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Feeling calm, positive, and inspired. Okay, 2 cards just came together. So we have all 3 cards for this week to see how we can finish 2021 feeling confident, feeling like grounded, feeling at peace with ourselves, knowing that we're leaving the past behind and starting a fresh new future. All right, let me know if you're ready for this reading by commenting ready below. And if this is your first time, let me know. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. All the sparkle magic y'all's away. All right, I'm ready, Okay, let's do this. First card, oh, awaken your authentic self and be true to you. This is a really powerful message of being able to look in the mirror and face yourself, to face your darkness and your light, because not only are we scared of the shadow parts of ourselves, a lot of us are scared of shining. And I've found this to be true working with the hundreds of women that have gone through Shine School and my coaching program. It is incredible to see how much fear can be built up around being a total badass. So this is saying, hey, don't forget you're amazing and don't let that scare you. This is saying, take a look at yourself and ask yourself, are there any actions that I'm taking that are out of alignment with who I really am and who I want to become? This is saying, take a moment to look at your truth and tune in and ask yourself, am I living up to other people's expectations? Am I purposefully trying to people please? Or am I choosing a life and choosing actions and choosing the feelings that align with what is right for me? So this is saying it's time to take off the mask, to let go of the self-doubt, to really just own your freaking weirdness, man. Like, this is the year to be you, okay? I feel like 2022 rhymes better with that. But you know, this is your year to be you, to be your authentic self. And actually, now that Noodles has jumped down, I'm gonna scoot back in the chair. I was sitting on the edge of it. Okay, and we'll get a little crisscross here. So this, if you have trouble like taking off the mask and people pleasing and all the self-doubt is like constantly bombarding you, then I highly recommend you either check out my Awaken Your Authentic Self video series, where I teach you to let go of all the self-doubt, or even my free confidence masterclass to help you rewrite those negative stories that you tell yourself. And you have to recognize that those stories that you tell yourself that don't feel good aren't true. And it's important for you to stop beating yourself up and to be on your own team. Hey guys, hey Hairdustry, big shout out to you. And also, since you're here, we're gonna give a big shout out to Hairdustry. They are doing a very special project with me for the beginning of 2021. Talk about making it your best year and being true to you. We are gonna be doing a very special project where we team up together and I lead you through each one of the modules inside Shine School to kind of give you guys a game plan on what self-discovery looks like and maybe the different areas that you can focus on for 2021 to make it your best year. So I'm so excited to team up with the guys at Hairdustry. That'll be launching at the beginning of January. All right, next card for this week and figuring out what we need to let go of in 2020 to embrace this brand new future is your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear. This is a really important message for 2021 and beyond, because listening to our soul is the most important thing that we have come here to cultivate. And the first card, Awaken Your Authentic Self and Be True to You, is definitely a reminder that you have to trust yourself. You have to trust that inner knowing. You have to trust that vision that you have for yourself. You have to trust those wild and crazy ideas that make no sense logically, but for some reason they just feel right. We're gonna be moving into a time where we start tapping into our feelings more, not our thinking, which is what has led us to this problem. We have to move down into our heart space and feel our way through things. And the way that we can discern what is the difference between my ego and my soul, people ask me that all the time. How do I know the difference? Well, the difference is your ego shouting some bullshit at you that doesn't feel good. You're not good enough, you're stupid, you're not worthy of receiving it, XYZ, whatever that negative story that you tell yourself is that we talked about. Now, the difference between what your intuition and your soul sounds like is it's always encouraging, it's always loving and always supportive. Even if it's scary and asking you to step outside your comfort zone, it's never trying to beat you down. And you have to get quiet to listen, because our ego is so damn loud and we're so used to tuning into that channel that we forget that we have to turn the channel, turn down the negative voice, and actually tune into that gentle, quiet, like it's like the AM station. It's like, well, and we know it's there, but we never listen to it. We have to tune into our AM, which is our soul station, and you have to get quiet, and you have to close down the thinking, the overthinking, the worry, the stress, the anxiety. All of that blocks the channel for you to receive your intuitive information. So how many of you guys feel like you're starting to awaken more of those intuitive abilities? You're like starting to feel your way through things. You're starting to trust, like, well, I felt like I shouldn't go to that thing, and then it turns out it ended up being a horrible experience for everyone. I'm so glad I didn't go. I'm glad I trusted myself even though it didn't make any sense. It's gonna be a lot of feeling our way through it, because we can't think our way through something that hasn't ever been done before. We have to navigate new waters, and we can only do that with our feelings. All right, last card for making 2020 our best year and leaving behind the chapter, closing the door, and really focusing on what we can do to let go of this chapter. This is your reality is a reflection of your inner world. So just as we were talking about not tuning into the negative talk or the negative stories or labels that you have about yourself and listening to that ego voice, this is saying once you clear that negative talk, then you have to get clear with what is going on internally. Because if you're creating a lot of stress and anxiety and chaos internally, it's going to be manifested and reflected back to you in your physical existence. This is saying your reality is a reflection of your inner world. If you get what that means how you're thinking and feeling on the inside is what the universe is going to give and serve to you on the outside. So if you want more love, if you want more joy, if you want more support, you have to start cultivating those feelings. I'm telling you guys, we're moving back down into the body. So if you don't have a yoga or meditation practice or some kind of movement practice, that's going to be the first step of creating body, mind, and spirit awareness. So we have to get our temple solid and set, a good foundation. And then from there, once our physical body is in alignment, we've removed the toxic chemicals, the processed food, the negativity, the pain that we're holding on to physically in our muscles. Then we can move into the mind and clear out the space to let go of the doubt, let go of the worry, let go of the fear, and say, okay, what do I really want to create? And start envisioning and visualizing a future that you actually want. So this is asking you to use your imagination in a way to create what you do want. You know, Chris always says worry is living in the future and planning to fail. So if you want to live a life that is laden with fear, then keep worrying. Keep using your mind in a way to create the worst case scenarios. It works, but it doesn't work, if you know what I'm saying. If you want to use your power for good and put positivity at the forefront, then you have to use your mind in a creative way to think about the positive solutions that you do want to experience, and then be open to leave room for magic of the universe to say, you know what, that's kind of what we think is in your highest good, but let me just tweak it a little bit for you. And when you can leave that sense of freedom, like that space, that gap of like, I don't exactly know what it is that I'm trying to create or that I want, but I'm open to receive my highest good, even if I can't see exactly what that looks like, that's when the real magic begins, and we let go of control and we start moving into the flow of using our mind to attract to us what we want, rather than being in hustle mode and pushing through and forcing our way to what we think we want. So this is really, really important for you to get clear on what do you want out of life. And if you're looking around your world, if you take an inventory, now at the end of the year is a great time to reflect. If you haven't tuned into the Elevated Life podcast, we've been sharing loads of topics this month on what were our 2020 lessons. We're doing reflection work. We are, next week you'll hear how we set our goals and how to really stick to and stay consistent with the goals that you set for yourself. We talked about how to live a low stress life this week on the podcast. So this is really about getting clear with what's going on in your inner world. Is it chaotic? Is it stressful? Is there negative self-talk? All of this needs to be cleaned up so that we can start to create what we really want out of life. All right, let me just check in on your comments. I love your 3 tips yesterday. Thank you so much for tuning into the podcast. I love you guys so much. Amanda says, first time, I'm ready. Such an amazing advice. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Which card has resonated with you most today? Is that awaken your authentic self and be true to you? Is that something you guys have struggled with this year? Is it your soul whispers love, your ego shouts fear? Are you guys kind of like having that, like, I don't know, bipolar moment in your mind of like, I'm not good enough, I'm good enough, I think I can do it, oh my God, I suck. Like, this is time for you to get all that negative self-talk out by just creating awareness. When you take a look inside and you go, oh wow, I'm really talking shit to myself, that voice begins to fade and your soul makes room for your soul to step through. Or is your reality a reflection of your inner world? Are you right now experiencing a lot of chaos or experiencing a lot of amazing stuff in your life? There's 2 sides to that coin. Either way, you are a contributor of what you're experiencing. And if you're on the side of the coin that's like, I didn't ask for this is fucking bullshit, then you have to take a moment to take responsibility and recognize that maybe you didn't ask for it with words and you didn't choose it with your actions, but the way that you feel and think about yourself magnetically drew the experiences to you to shine a light on why it's not working for you and why it isn't in alignment with your truth. And from there, it's your job and your opportunity to overcome that challenge, to grow through it, to learn the lesson and take that wisdom and move forward with it. So which card resonated with you guys? I literally had this conversation with my mom today. All 3 resonated, all 3. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. All of the above for me. Yeah, awaken your authentic self, but really all of them. Wow. I think this was quite a powerful message of what we can do to make 2020, you know, as best as we can, whether you had an amazing year or you had a total shit year. I know that we're all over the board when it comes to how this has affected us. So we have to be mindful of that and know that not everyone experienced the same type of year or life that you're experiencing. But the truth is you can turn any lemon into a lesson and take that wisdom for growth and good and move forward without all the pain and the baggage of the past. So if you love this message, please tag a soul sister, screenshot it, share it, whatever you gotta do to spread the good vibes. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in every Woo Woo Wednesday. This has been so much fun reading. I know that you guys are itching to get your hands on the Oracle deck, and I have sent in about 180 last week, so they should be showing up on Amazon this week. I've been refreshing my inventory like every 2 seconds to be like, is it there yet? Is it there yet? So keep an eye out. Go to shinefromtheinsideoracle.com. You can do your own personal reading saving for 2021 by doing a digital card pull over on the website. You can also download a bunch of free self-love goodies, including my favorite meditation, when you purchase the Shine from the Inside Oracle through the website. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate all the love and support and sharing the sparkle magic. Until next week, I'm wishing you so much love, so much peace, and remember, you are here to shine. So on point, working on 1 and 2. Yeah, you guys are freaking amazing. Any questions before I hop off of here that you guys have? Any aha moments that came up? Thank you guys so much for tagging all your soul sisters, your friends. And if you don't have that loving, supportive community that you can fall back on when fear is kicking you in the ass, then be sure to join us inside the Shine Tribe Sisterhood Facebook community. For those of you guys watching here on Instagram and YouTube, thank you guys so much. Thank you, Ashley. I love you. I love you guys. I hope that I will be with you guys next week, and it'll be right before the holidays, but I'm sending you guys so much love, so much peace, and remember that don't let any of the over stress, over worry, overthinking, or like all the chaos of culture and the programmed holiday stuff, give yourself permission to take a pause, to take a break, to step back, to break some cycles, and maybe change up some traditions this year. So are you still offering the limited edition deck? Yes, if you message me in December, I will personally send you a copy of the limited edition purple edged deck. You have to shoot me a DM with your PayPal, email, and your address, and I will personally package it up and send it to you. I cannot package up all the decks that you guys ordered. That would have been 2,000 decks this year that you guys purchased. So when I do get to package them up for you guys, I put a little extra love. Some of our stickers that we created for High Class Hippie Co., our merch line, I like to stick those in there. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for sharing the sparkle magic. We appreciate everything that you've done to get the word out about the elevated life, about the Shine from the Inside Oracle. You guys are freaking amazing, and I am so thankful for your support, and I will catch you guys next week. Peace.